Welcome to Quill Sword Blogcast. Why are the Democrats so desperate? Okay, let's get the important stuff done first. I was wrong about the debate. It was pretty lackluster. For political junkies, it had lots to chew on, but normal people probably found it kinda so-so. Harris performed better than expected, a lot better, and Trump showed a couple of flashes of anger. He's more entertaining on Twitter. Can't get 'em all right, but owning one's mistakes is the first step to not making the same stupid ones again. There are always new stupid mistakes to make. Okay, so we didn't get the meltdown most, including me, were expecting. We got a whole lot more. The debate turned out to be a prelude. There are allegations of misconduct on the part of both ABC and the Harris campaign. An affidavit was submitted the day before the debate indicating what questions would be avoided and that there had been contact between ABC and the Harris campaign that did not include the Trump campaign. When campaigns are negotiating, both are supposed to be apprised of all the communications that affect the negotiations or the results. That's not an oopsie. That's Disney, ABC's parent company, getting itself a brand new round of litigation, in this time federal, if it is true. Quoting from the Daily Beast on 9/17, Senator Ted Cruz, Republican Texas, and Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, Republican Georgia, also rushed to amplify the claims. If this is accurate, and I do not know that it is, it would constitute one of the gravest violations of journalist ethics in presidential debate history, Cruz wrote on X. If true, multiple senior people at ABC should be fired. The media isn't covering this extensively yet. That could be a horrible collision that's probably waiting for comment. However, the document posted on Twitter, now X, appears to be a notarized affidavit. That it was posted pre-debate, correctly predicting that only Trump would be fact-checked on several topics such as Biden's health, which were admitted. ABC denies wrongdoing. Yay! Except that the thing could be a complete hoax, which I doubt at this writing, and ABC would still be in hot water. The moderators lobbed softballs at Harris that she seems suspiciously well prepared for. Harris has repeated almost word for word the same answers in a subsequent interview with a local affiliate, CNN affiliate WPVI in Pennsylvania. Being fair, politicians answer the same questions over and over again. They will repeat themselves, but not usually the same anecdotes and nearly identical wording because it makes them look either over-rehearsed or undercompetent. Of course, all that went to the wayside when the Secret Service stopped yet another attempt on President Trump's life on Sunday, September 15th. Is it just me, or is this whole election cycle like a badly written course novel? Lawfare starting in 2023. Were we not supposed to notice that Trump left office in 2021? Or are we supposed to believe that it took 4 separate jurisdictions more than 2 years to actually file charges? Wait, if Trump is somehow a threat to our democracy and Hitler reincarnated, why weren't prosecutors on the courthouse steps on January 21st of 2021? Nope, no sign of election interference here, no siree. Oh, by the way, would you be interested in buying a lovely little plot of oceanfront property just outside Nashville? Okay, the Biden bait and switch. It's like bait and switch, but for Democrat presidential nominees. Wins nomination, loses debate, forced out of the race by his own party. Biden had a great year. No, really. Sure you don't want to buy that bridge in New York? Harris becomes the first nominee of a major party since the establishment of the primary system to be nominated without having a single vote cast for her. And then she ducks the media for nearly a month after her semi-triumphant convention win, only to blow her first interview. Oh, yeah, and let's not forget passing up the opportunity to gain support in Pennsylvania, a state she needs, for her security governor gaining a state she likely already had. Not brilliant, but at least we got to hear the lamestream media say the word joyful 50,000 times. Two, count them, two assassination attempts on President Trump in less than 2 months. Hey, Secret Service, if you guys happen to notice this, you look like idiots. Can see a gun barrel sticking out of the bushes, but can't see a guy crawling around on a rooftop that everyone else did see. Get off your butts and do what we pay you for. If you can handle a stupid beach for a week, what is so hard about a golf course? No, I'm not being nice. I've always respected the Secret Service, even briefly considering applying. Okay, being a fangirl of the Wild Wild West did have something to do with it, but my respect has always been genuine. Clint Hill was a hero. So were the guys that jumped in the way during the Reagan assassination attempt. What the bleep happened to you guys? When did you stop being the consummate professionals we have always known you to be? We don't expect perfection, but you can do a lot better than this. Seriously, when are the clowns leaving the stage? It's almost time for the opening curtain, and those idiots are holding everything up. It would be nice if said idiots weren't our elected representatives and our government employees. Okay, you get the gist. American elections are always a bit freeform, and October is usually a nail-biter. But this has long since left officially ridiculous territory and entered criminal malfeasance. Maybe that's the problem. Yeah, we all know how hysterical the Democrats have been about Trump since he wiped the floor with Hillary Clinton. But this is beyond the pale, even by our sanity challenge standards. There has got to be more than merely pitching an 8-year-long temper tantrum over a single election loss. What the heck are they so afraid of? Trump didn't destroy democracy in his first term. Most people believe they were better off during his tenure and trust him more on the economy. Other than a bunch of long-debunked hoaxes about Trump, they don't really have that much to complain about. Oh, Trump isn't a saint or God's gift to the presidency, but he is far from the worst we've had. We can survive 4 more years. Maybe that is part of what they're afraid of. What if Trump does well? What if the economy recovers? What if people find that they prefer Republican governance for the immediate future? Well, kiss 2028, 2032, and 2036 goodbye, and say hello to being the perpetual minority party. A Trump admin will undermine the illegal immigration, he said, the Democrats seem to be engaged in. Without an influx of loyal Democrat lawmakers, the Democrats stand no chance of staying in power. They are hemorrhaging support from blacks, unions, and working class, which is the bulk of their traditional base. Turns out there aren't all that many actual people who can't tell what gender they are. Things. A bunch of dumb foreigners are about their only hope for given that insane base of theirs. Still, party system shifts are often exciting, but the Democrats seem to be trying for an extravaganza. Really, a party collapse is not that bad. Most reconstitute within a few years, often stronger. The Republicans seem to have already had theirs and be coming back with a vengeance. In trying to avoid the now apparently inevitable restructuring, the Democrats seem to be trying to make it as spectacularly painful as possible. Sure, we love some fireworks, but this is silly. The Democrat leadership has been pulling out everything that could possibly be construed as a stop to stay in power. Why? A simple loss isn't usually catastrophic. Heck, if they'd left well enough and alone in 2020, Trump would be exiting stage right this year, and they could have run Harris against DeSantis. She'd have stood a chance, too. What's so important to them about not allowing Trump back in office? Well, he's had 4 years to figure out what he needs to do better. His goals haven't shifted much. America first, beat China, and for pity's sake, say, quit taxing everything that holds still. Oh, wait. He might just have a bone to pick with institutional corruption. He has probably figured out that the first thing to do on January 20, 2025 is to fire every appointed official and half of their underlings. Because getting stuff done means having a staff you can trust. Do you believe Trump has learned that little lesson. He's also learned just how corrupt some of these guys are. Republicans have taken a live and let live approach to corruption allegations about outgoing administrations for these last 2 decades. That is about to end. If Trump has the House and Senate, the investigations are going to be brutal. If not, he's likely to get those majorities in 2026 and the fun will really start. The histrionics pulled by the Democrats over the last 2 years are ample evidence that there's a fire behind that smoke. Trump's a realtor, not a fireman. But that doesn't mean he can't learn. 4 years is a lot of time to find out who your real friends are and to do a little hunting for the kind of people you need for a new administration. It's plenty of time to consider what can be improved and plan accordingly. Trump has a huge advantage going into a new administration. No one knows what it's like to be president, really, until they've done it. Trump has had the on the job training already. He really can hit the ground running on day one. And he just might run over some Democrats. I do believe that's what they are so afraid of. Well, getting hit by the Trump train can't be fun. But it might just be what America needs. P.S. I have heard reports that the Secret Service is upping Trump's protection to full presidential levels. I have not confirmed those reports.